Hello, I'm Hal Lublin.
And I'm Mark Gagliardi.
Since the dawn of humanity, one issue has gone unsettled. With the fate of the world in the balance, we're here to settle, once and for all. Best Royal Dansk cookie.
That's right. Don't worry, everyone. We got this.
Podcasts should have a theme song. Podcasts should not have a theme song. Yes, they should. No, they shouldn't. They sound good. Yeah, but people are just going to skip past it. You know what? You're right. We got this.
Mark.
Yeah.
There are a small number of people who walk this planet that have a gold card onto this show, which means that they can text me randomly months ago with an idea like, hey, have you guys done this yet? And then it turns into an invite to have them on. And one of them is Adam Pranica.
What is up, Adam?
Yeah.
I'm sorry, I said hello to you over the plug for your show. So you know what? You do it.
Gold card. Amazing.
Yeah.
I love it. Yeah. I mean, I don't want to timestamp this. I am just about to run out of the topic we're here to discuss.
Oh, you are.
I have not yet. Here we are at the end of March.
Did you receive this for the holidays?
Oh, yeah.
Or purchase it yourself for the holidays?
I did. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Am I the only one that went out and have just gotten a new tin of it today? So now I have a lot of cookies to eat before it can become a sewing kit.
I don't remember the last Royal Dansk cookie tin that I had that had cookies in it. My grandmother, of course, had one that was a sewing kit, which is what they become. That beautiful blue round tin, you don't throw that away.
No.
That becomes part of your family.
Yeah. Can I tell you, here's a little thing that I found out, the reason why it becomes a sewing kit so often, which I love. So it was originally 1966. They start selling the Royal Dansk tin of cookies, and they sell it at grocery stores and at Walgreens. And Walgreens, you can get this. It's $5 back then or less. It's, around the equivalent of that. And because of that, this tin of cookies that came out around the holidays every year became not only ubiquitous as a gift, but ubiquitous as a gift specifically given by kids who don't have any income to their grandparents who they don't know necessarily what to get them other than, well, I like cookies. My grandparents like cookies. Every time I go over there, I have cookies. So it became a gift for kids to give their grandparents. And most often the person with the sewing kit was grandma between the 60s and the 80s. So grandma would use that as her sewing kit. And then we started opening these up thinking when we went to grandma's house that this was a tin of cookies. So we all have that vivid memory of opening up the tin and seeing a sewing kit inside. A meme was born.
Gags, I can't believe you bought these recently. I don't know what happens to me when I go to grocery stores or I guess drugstores. The Walgreens story was interesting to me. I don't see them anymore after the holidays.
Yes.
I know they're there.
Yeah.
I'm just blind to them.
Yeah. You know what? They're there the whole time, Adam. Reaching out, asking, where's Adam?
I'm dropping my coffee mug in slow motion.
Yeah.
They've been there the whole time.
You just read Royal Dansk on the bulletin board behind Chaz.
Royal Dansk Coffee Company?
When those cookies were at a barbershop quartet in Skokie, Illinois. You remembered them then. When you texted me, you probably had just received or you were looking at the take me through that moment where you were like, oh, what prompted you to want to determine this?
Well, a lot of evenings spent watching trash TV or movies with my wife, we were snacking on some of these Royal Dansks. I got to say, Hal, first of all, I really admire your elocution
Dansk
with
cookie.
that word.
This marble mouth trying to wrap around those words it's like an Olympic sport.
We will often try to get into an argument of absolutely no stakes at all. What's the best one of these?
Yeah.
And as soon as we started to have that argument, I was like, this has got to be monetized with you guys. We can't keep this to ourselves. Hal and Gags have to adjudicate.
We got
And so that inspired me to reach out to you because we both surprised ourselves with how strong our feelings were.
Oh,
wow.
Okay.
Well,
so you're coming in hot for, are you coming in hot for one of them?
I think I have a preference of a style or a class of these cookies.
Okay.
And a dislike of a different kind of style and class.
Wow.
There are some similarities between the
classist.
shapes. And yeah, I mean, there's some similarities between some of these cookies. I think I tend toward a specific kind.
Okay.
Okay. Well, what we'll do is we'll go through these one at a time just to sort of talk about them, and then we'll determine what makes some of them better than the other. So I will, in the style of the great Rod Roddy, introduce some of these. We'll start with the country style cookie. This round country style cookie is the perfect combination of crispy sweetness and light buttery flavor. Pure goodness.
I love that. By the way, these are the descriptions from the little piece of waxed paper with the Royal Dansk logo and the description of all the cookies that comes as the top layer when taking it off of the tin of cookies.
And then disappears. Nobody keeps that. That's not part of the sewing kit.
No, I think it usually becomes a sewing kit slowly. So at a certain point, it's just cookies and needles. So you got to be careful when that's the case.
I've totally seen grandma store needles in that paper by doing the the in to out. And then you've got like a row of sewing needles ready to go in there.
Oh, that's
I've
so
seen that
smart.
move.
Oh,
that's a great move.
Yeah.
That's
if you don't have the tomato, like the felt tomato, I feel like that's a good second place.
But every tin, as you said before we started recording, every Royal Dansk tin has the tomato.
Yeah.
With
it
the
should come
pins
with
and
it.
needles.
It should be like the cherry cobbler in a TV dinner. Like it should just be like a pocket in the tin for the felt tomato to be used later, right?
Yeah, one of the cookies is foam.
Yeah.
And you put all the needles in it. It also has scissors that only a baby can operate.
Oh, yeah.
That's in there. And a bunch of spools of thread that each have maybe one use out of them if you're lucky, but none of them will be thrown away.
No.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I do love it. It's the best cookie in this tin, a sewing kit. Is it the tomato? The tomato might win. There's an outlier coming in hot.
If we're trying to figure out what's the best thing inside one of these tins, that's got to be on the list.
Yeah,
sure.
It's got to be the tomato.
None of these cookies can fix my socks.
No.
The country style cookie is just a round mound. It's one of two round mounds in this box. But we're going to get into some more unique shapes because next up is the Finnish bread cookie. This oblong cookie with crystallized sugar sprinkled on top is a very traditional holiday treat in Denmark. Crispy and delicious.
Okay.
Do you feel so far, both of you have had these cookies more recently than I had the Trader Joe's version.
I didn't have them over the holidays. I'm ready to have them
but
now.
You have them. Yeah, you have them
in front
now.
of me. Yeah, I've not tried them.
Do you feel like pure goodness and crispy and delicious describe these two cookies?
They really, they're really leaning in. I feel like real buttery is the way I like. Those descriptions mean very little.
When they try to like sell you on it at the end, like first of all, if you're seeing this, you likely have already bought the tin. You're not looking at it and going, wait, crispy and delicious? We got to get this, honey. You've already bought it and you're reading the inside. So now it's all of these cookies have bought advertising space on that needle holder to try to win your favor.
I've been eating nothing but the pretzel shape. I've been an idiot the whole time.
Yeah, exactly. You fool.
Here's the thing.
You could have been having crispy deliciousness.
We'll find out later what the tagline sell for the pretzel cookie is. But at least the tagline for the Finnish bread cookie has some descriptor to it. It's crispy and delicious. At least I know it's crispy. The description for the country style cookie was just pure goodness. You know what's good? Gandhi and peanut butter. Both are good. That describes nothing.
Grandma, when she's repairing a pair of blue jeans that you got a hole in as a little kid.
Exactly. Or a movie that's a B+.
Yeah. Yeah.
All those things are good. That doesn't tell me anything.
I do like the idea of like, these cookies are formed every time you hold the door for someone. Pure goodness is what forms them, and that's what they taste like. The next shape is probably the star of the tin, which is the vanilla ring cookie.
Okay.
A signature piece in the Danish butter cookie assortment. This wreath-shaped vanilla ring is sure to be a crowd pleaser. Buttery with a delicious taste and aroma of real vanilla.
I like this description.
Has it been a wreath the whole time?
I guess so.
I'm actually shocked by this. I never thought of it that way.
Yeah, it looks more like an airport neck pillow that's been folded over.
Look, man, I'm going to hold one up right now. Guys, calling that a ring is generous. That looks more like the C on a Cubs hat than the O on an Orioles hat.
It looks like a slug in the moments you drop a little salt on it. Like the first 3 seconds.
Enjoy the pure vanilla flavor of an albino dog turd curled up in the sun. Like, what?
Yeah.
It
looks like a cookie that's been taxidermied into looking like it's taking a nap.
Yeah.
They have some mold that squeezes it out like a Play-Doh Fun Factory.
Yeah.
And if it's by hand or the machine just goes like, whoosh, just does the swoop over and over again. It's got to be a machine. I'm sure they all look the same.
Gags, you're so right. Now I cannot unsee taxidermied cat. Like curled up in the ball.
Yeah.
Like
it's a taxidermied cat just laying there.
Yeah.
Like, it's on
the corner
still.
of Grandma's couch right next to the end table that has the tin of Royal Dansk on top, full of her sewing supplies.
Yeah, she sewed that hide right onto that spring that she coiled.
Yeah.
Oh, that was Whisker's spot. That was her favorite spot,
Still
and that's
is.
where she rests forever.
It'll be your spot forever now.
Oh, gosh. Now I can't look at these the same way.
Cats are piled on top.
Yeah.
It's like all the used cars in a junkyard. It's a bunch of dead cats on top of one another. Yeah.
Yeah. It looks like somebody taxidermied the Mozilla Firefox.
Well,
it is a great cookie, though. Okay, what else? What
I feel
other
like this is a great psychological test. Like this is like the cookie version of the Rorschach test, where it's like, what do you see? And it's just a vanilla ring or a pretzel.
Yeah.
I see my dad saying I love you for the first time.
Yeah.
Oh, that's the best flavor. That's definitely the best one.
Up next is the pretzel cookie. Shaped like a pretzel and beautifully decorated with crystallized sugar, this cookie is a sure favorite. Crisp, buttery, and delicious. Oh, going in on the Finnish bread cookies turf. Yeah. Oh, you think you're crisp? I'm crisp, buttery, and delicious.
Yeah.
I'll see you're crispy and delicious and raise you butter.
I feel like two of these know that they're contenders because one described itself as a signature piece. Another one described itself as a sure favorite. And the first two described themselves as very traditional and
oblong.
Yeah. And pure goodness. Yeah.
This is a great point. Because the order of these is not an accident. At Royal Dansk Corporate, they had a meeting, and they figured out how they were going to lay these out.
Oh,
Are we going in order here, you think? Of their internal feelings of their quality?
Oh, yeah. I think they're also trying to go like, let's try and get them to... We want to get them into the country style cookie. Like, we want them to think well of it. We can't have... We're getting a bunch of tins returned that are just filled... with pure goodness and oblong.
Yeah.
They're sitting there.
Yeah, we got to sandwich that between the pretzel and the taxidermied Firefox.
Yeah.
Or lead off with these before you get to the taxidermied Firefox.
I'm glad you brought it up because I had already forgotten about country style cookie.
Yeah.
Just erased from my memory.
Country style cookie feels like the purest version of all of these, though, because it is everything. It's just the baseline. It doesn't have the coconut. It doesn't have the crystalline sugar. It doesn't have a unique shape. It is just a round butter cookie. And I think like their whole thing, bless them, their whole thing is no preservatives, no nothing, none of that stuff. It is straight up. I think I read 26% butter. Each of these cookies is a full quarter of that cookie is butter.
Sure. I feel like if you've got old folks in your life for whom Nilla wafers are too spicy.
Yeah.
Country style cookie is for them. Get that vanilla out of there.
Yeah. Also, the fact that they put it next to the Finnish cookie.
Yeah.
This is the country cookie. We don't even determine which country. This one, Finland is claiming.
Great call.
This one, just any country that wants to take it. It's the Alan Smithy cookie. Every country's like, we're not the country. They don't even say Danish.
Country style cookie directed Dune.
Yeah.
It does feel like, also for like a child, this is the equivalent of getting someone a gift that's monogrammed with your name. Like, you don't get your frail, like my grandmother, the last two things she wanted were butter and sugar.
Yeah, but she knew you wanted him when you came over.
Yeah, exactly. Like, I got you an Atari, Grandma. You'll love hooking it up to the TV and watching me play when I come over. What fun for you.
We'll bond.
Mark, you mentioned coconut.
Yeah.
But I want you to listen very carefully to this final description.
Okay.
The coconut style cookie. A delicate and crisp texture makes this cookie a melt in your mouth experience. Combined with a coconut taste, this cookie is pure goodness. All right, there are a lot of problems here. Number one.
I'm going to tell you one. I'll tell you one right off the bat that I see. This sentence could have been shorter, and I wonder why it isn't. Or this clause in this sentence could have been shorter. Okay. Combined with coconut. No, that's not what it says. It says combined with a coconut taste.
Yep.
That is different than combined with coconut.
Yeah, so it's suggesting that you eat this with something with more flavor?
Yes.
Like it's asking you to combine it with... Hey, try this. This is not a cookie that has coconut in it. It is a compliment to coconut.
You know what would go great with this cookie? A pina colada. Don't try having one of these without one of those.
Yeah.
I also have an issue with style.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
What are we talking about with style? Why can't you just say the coconut cookie?
Because it's actually just a bunch of pencil shavings with coconut sugar near them. Like they were in the same room, but there's no actual coconut. There can't
My
be
wife
coconut.
does not like coconuts, like the coconut that you would find in cakes and desserts and so forth. Is that why she's okay with these?
Probably. Yes, because it has no coconut. It can't. The language is so clear, and that it goes on to like... Look, I have a degree in marketing. Mm-hmm. I've been copywriting for a living for, I don't know, 15, 20 years. I definitely wouldn't describe 2 out of 5 cookies as pure goodness. Like one of them can be pure goodness. Yeah. The other one has to be something different.
Let it be pure evil.
Well, this coconut one is really trying to grasp at like anything to make you, I don't know if it's trying to pretend to be the country style cookie, or if they're just like, if you say pure goodness at the end, people won't question the fact that we're clearly giving you all the clues that there's no actual coconut in this cookie.
Well, to be fair, the coconut style cookie has no coconut, but the country style cookie has no country.
For old men.
For old men. That's right.
Directed
by Alan Smithy.
The
coconut cookie, or the directed by Alan Smithy, the country style cookie of directors.
Yeah.
Here's
What's
the thing.
The most you've ever lost on a trip to your grandmother's house?
Yeah. Oh. Yeah. What is
She makes you flip a coin to see if you can have a hard candy.
Yeah. Grandma, where did you get that cow brain thing?
It's me, your grandmother.
And when did you get your haircut like that?
1972.
Oh my, you look like Anna Wintour in 1972. Best joke. That was my favorite joke at the Oscars, by the way. Anna Wintour saying, "Thanks, Emily." So, perfect.
Beautiful moment.
Yeah. If we didn't already timestamp this episode.
All right. So we have 5 cookies.
We've got
here.
5 cookies.
It feels like collectively we hate 3 of them. Does that sound real? Like,
I don't know if we hate all 3 because.
Okay. All right.
I guess I want to know the difference between them now. Do you guys, am I the only one with them in front of me? Do you have them in front of you, Adam?
Okay. You have to eat them.
All right. I have to eat them. I'm going to do this.
Adam, what are your thoughts on, I feel like the 3 outliers are coconut style cookie, country style cookie, and Finnish bread cookie. What are your thoughts on those? What, like your gut feeling on those?
My feeling right now is I was expecting a sort of gentle conversation about something like who could be up in arms about any of these. Yeah. And I feel angry at one of these cookies after the description of them in a way I never could have predicted.
Sure. Me too. Me too. I was basically like blind reading all of these. Yeah. These are all cold reads. I didn't go looking at them beforehand.
Now, I would fire coconut style cookie into the sun.
Yeah.
Like, I would buy one of these tins, take out all of the cupcake paper holding the coconut styles, and just chucking them into the trash.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I find them offensive.
You know what your problem would be, though, if you tried to do that? To reach in and pull all the coconut ones out and throw them into the trash? You wouldn't be able to tell the difference between the coconut ones and the country ones. I just ate one of each and they taste identical.
Do you think that's why they intentionally didn't put the crystallized sugar on one of the two to distinguish them.
Yeah, probably. It's like
That
when
kind of feels intentional.
Yeah, they just put it's all the same cookie, and based on the which way it comes out of the thing, like, oh, that one looks a little bit more like the picture of the coconut one. Slap that one in the coconut section. But like you said, they may really mean that like this complements coconut.
Right. I think your taste test demonstrates a feeling I have about so many of these. It's like the dryness of them can just knock you down. And that's why I prefer the ones with the crystallized sugar. It gets the juices flowing, guys.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Interesting.
They're also a sturdier cookie. Like I feel like when I put country style in, or especially vanilla ring, it almost dissolves in your mouth.
I like that element of vanilla ring, though. I think vanilla ring is textured enough on the outside that it is an interesting cookie. So when it melts, I feel like it melting is the purpose. For the other ones, I feel like it's an accident.
Vanilla ring's the only one that I feel like you could break with your fingers too and have half of. I think the rest of these are just getting popped straight in.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah. You need those like hydraulic presses to split the other ones.
Yeah.
Yeah. If you try to bust apart a pretzel cookie, your car is ruined. And I mean that whether or not you're eating inside or outside of your car, like somehow your parked car is ruined from that experience.
Wow.
No amount of detailing will get it clean.
It won't snap in half and it'll go everywhere. And all of a sudden it'll just look like the end of Bonnie and Clyde.
Yeah.
Yeah. Just all over.
Just a bloodbath. Yeah. That's what really got them was they were trying to break up a pretzel cookie and share it
Yeah.
over the holidays.
Blame the Danes.
Have you eaten a finished bread cookie yet?
I'm going to eat a finished bread cookie right now.
All right.
You guys chat while I do that.
This is a very traditional holiday treat in Denmark. You should be aware of that. And it's crisp. Is it crispy? Is it crispy?
It is crispy. It is crispy.
It is crispy. Is it delicious?
It is delicious.
Oh, so they didn't lie.
They didn't lie. You know what else it is? Identical to the other cookies, but with sugar on top.
Hal, I got a question for you while Gags is chowing down.
Yeah,
sure.
When you take off the lid and you go after these guys, are you making custom stacks of different shapes inside the paper, or are you taking out an entire cupcake paper worth of cookies, and that is your serving size?
Are you suggesting
That's a really
then
good question.
that you can move them around, thereby taking the cupcake paper that's inside and turning it into a vessel for like, even if it didn't have a pretzel in it to begin with, guess what? Now there's a pretzel mixing in with this one.
Yeah.
What I'll do is like these are on the counter in the kitchen. Right. If I'm going in the kitchen and I'm getting some of these cookies, I'm going to bring a variety pack over to the couch where me and my wife are hanging out. We're going to go to town on a bunch of different kinds. So I'm mixing and matching.
But you're not mixing and matching and then closing it back up. You're not like the warden of a prison experiment.
No.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think you just blew my mind because I never think of putting them. I think of taking individual ones out and putting them on a plate and going like, oh, I'll take a little bit of this, a little bit of that.
You
and
use
then
a plate?
Yeah.
What do you are
no
lying.
one has ever done that.
You have never. Come on.
Well,
Hal,
what can I say? I'm a trailblazer when it comes to eating cookies.
Hal, you are a Royal Dansk on a plate guy.
I'm any cookie on a plate. It's true. It will not. I mean, each of these is the size of a nickel. We should be
by plate,
clear about
do you
that,
mean
too.
like a 3-tiered plate on a stand? Like, and the cookies are on top, and then like some cut fruit is on another, and then
finger sandwiches? Yeah, sure.
Finger sandwiches on the bottom.
Profiteroles? Yeah. Yes, I do a full afternoon tea setup.
Okay, good.
And I bring them out.
I understand
I don't
now.
use the cups. If I find one I like, though, I'll just grab the whole cup, and that'll be like, because I think there are two. Are there two layers?
There's in this box. There's one layer, and per layer there are, let's count,
3 to 4
5 cookies per layer.
4 cookies.
Yeah.
All right.
I grew up with the Costco tin version of this, and I feel like that was a layer cake height of tin. And I feel like there were four distinct sections.
Oh, wow. Did your grandma do a lot of sewing?
Oh, yeah. That thing was filled.
Yeah.
You should see the size of her tomato.
It's actually a pumpkin.
It was like heirloom felt tomato in there. Like 1,000 needles stuck into it.
And one sword.
Like Pinhead from Hellraiser.
It's the Boromir of tomato. Pinhead.
Grandma also loved Hellraiser.
Oh, you know what? Her 2 favorite things. Her 3 favorite things. Royal Dansk
had
cookies.
A really cool grandma.
Yeah. Your grandma's awesome.
I know she's looking up at us with Pinhead right now.
That's right.
With love. She wanted to go there. She wanted to go.
She's repairing his ripped jeans.
That's right.
That's true. He's always messing up all his clothes. Imagine his shirts just getting dressed in the morning. He's got to have them constantly repaired.
He always falls down.
Could you imagine having to re-sew all of those buckles on his jacket?
Yeah.
Man. Just use buttons, man.
They shouldn't have shown him the cover of Bad. It was a real influence on him.
Oh, God. Hellraiser and Michael Jackson Bad era went to the same tailor, who has just a stack of Royal Dansks. I assume professional tailors, like you go in their office and it's just stacks of cookies and they're just chowing down on some country style and some coconut style and pretzel style. I don't know. Let's talk about the pretzel. We haven't talked about the pretzel yet.
Yeah. So far, would you say you've had the vanilla ring? You've eaten all 5 of these now.
I've not. No, I've only eaten the 3 Finnish and the country style and the coconut style.
The 3 Stooges, we call them.
Yeah.
The Andrews sisters, because they are identical.
Yeah.
There we go. I'm just going to keep going back to older.
Like the O's and Stooges have the dots over them, like Danish language.
Yes.
One has a slash through it.
The 3 Sturges. Trey Sturgis.
I hired people to cut holes into the ice for fishing. They should be here any minute. Hello.
Okay, you guys talk for a second. I'm going to try the last 2 because I'm going to test a theory I have.
Adam,
when I think about the pretzel cookie, it is an engineering marvel. And the reason I know that is because it is the hardest cookie to chew.
Yes.
It is a total jawbreaker. Yes. In a way that the rest of these, like, you could gum a country style or a coconut style and a vanilla ring too. You don't have teeth. Maybe that's why grandmas love these so much. But that pretzel cookie will rip the dentures right out of your head.
Yes, they're danger. It's a dangerous cookie. Like, you're flirting with danger. If you like the bad boy or bad girl, then the pretzel cookie is the obvious choice for you. But it is like, it's not crispy is good, but when it's taunting you with how rigid it is, like at a certain point, it just becomes misery.
It is the most surface area that's hard, right? It's just totally crystallized.
Well, so I was listening to you, gents, while eating those last 2 cookies. Mm-hmm. And I realized something. I realized that the reason that pretzel cookie feels so hard to eat, as you were saying that, I was eating the pretzel cookie, and I did not find it difficult to eat at all. So
Gags, I think I hear your car alarm going off in the back.
Oh, no.
I've been to
the pretzel cookie. Oh, God. I've ruined my parked car. How'd that even happen? So I'm eating the pretzel cookie, and it is crumbly and flaky and crispy in the exact same way that every other cookie in this tin is.
Oh, it's the same cookie.
They are all the same cookie. The only difference is the shape and the crystalline sugar. And I'm wondering if the reason that the pretzel cookie is hard to eat is because of that surface area you're talking about, because that's it aging in the tin. That is it. Once the seal has been broken and the tin of cookies has been released, I wonder if the winner of this episode is going to be based on the patina of that cookie as it ages.
I wonder if there isn't a companion episode of this show that has to do with the holiday sugar cookies and their shapes. Because hearing you say this made me think of how, like, obviously Belle is the best shape of holiday sugar cookie. Mm-hmm. Like the frosted, like,
Belle is a great shape
that everyone makes and gives. Like,
sure,
that's the best one, right?
Because you can eat the clapper
But what
first.
I'm thinking about now is, like, it's just like this.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they're all the same.
They're all the same.
It's how do they age? And the corners age differently than the middles, and a flat side ages differently than a pointy side or a curved side.
That's just geometry.
It is, man. And I think that for me, the 2 contenders in this, I would put 3 contenders in this. I'm going to go with one of the solid ones that's not fancy, but the one with the crystalline sugar on it. That's the Finnish one. And I would put Taxidermy Firefox in there. And I would put Crystal Pretzel.
I think those are my picks too. The 3 in the middle.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would agree with that.
Now we just have to pick between them. Sorry, whatever country you are and whatever you're considering coconut.
Yeah, they don't have coconuts in Denmark. We can establish that, right?
Yeah.
It's not really a place where palm trees grow.
Well, they had planes in 1966, though.
Is it like drawing an elephant, though? Like, this is what they think coconut tastes like?
Yeah.
Yeah. They had planes, but everybody wasn't like flying to Fiji all the time.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's really, it's too far to go. And back then, the planes were slower. They only went like 10 miles an hour, so it took forever to get there.
I don't know how they even took
That's
off.
science. Look it up.
Yeah, man. Well, the wings flapped. That's how they got in the air.
That's right.
Yeah.
And
You ever eat pretzel style in a plane? They actually won't let you bring them on board.
Yeah.
No.
It was like the lithium battery of its day.
This is going to turn into the part of the Dark Knight Rises they made us watch when we went to see other movies in IMAX. I don't like the pretzel one. I love pretzels.
Hal does not like a pretzel thing. Come on, Hal. I hoped pretzel shape would win this pretzel shape.
You could give me a dog turd in the shape of a pretzel. That's not a pretzel. It's just pretzel shaped.
That's fair. Do you think that the pretzel inside Pac-Man's a real pretzel?
Yes.
Okay.
Clearly, it's a real pretzel. It has salt on it, and it's the right shape.
And the right color. It's that darker brown. Yeah, this is too light to be a pretzel.
Yeah.
What are they doing setting this expectation for us, though? Because
pretzel?
pretzel is historically not a sweet treat, right?
Yeah, salty treat. Good point.
Yeah.
It's just playing on our love of pretzels, other pretzels, and trying to like steal some of that valor.
Yeah, wait a minute. Now that you mention it, this is also one of only 2 cookies in this tin that is dusted with crystal and sugar. I get the other one because it's a Finnish tradition, that cookie. But is this one dusted with crystal and sugar to try to convince us that it's salt?
Probably.
Is this sugar in a salt costume?
Also,
man,
why are you saying it's a sure favorite? I think that's a lie. I think you're trying to convince, like, it's a sure favorite. You're gonna love it.
Yeah.
It'll grow your hair back, and you'll lose a bunch of weight.
Yeah.
It'll be real good. Oh, everybody loves it.
Do you consider pretzel a creative choice for shapes in this context? Because both of these style cookies, not creative in any way. That's just a round ass cookie.
Yeah.
The Finnish bread cookie, just like a loaf. Is that what it's supposed to evoke?
It's loaf shaped. Yeah.
Sure.
I mean,
like a cobblestone.
Everyone knows what that looks like. Taxidermy Firefox seems like the only new ground we've broken here.
Taxidermy Firefox is, I think that's my personal favorite, but this is an objective. We're looking for an objective answer, not a subjective.
They used up all their creative talent on Taxidermy Firefox. They kind of nothing for the swim home, and they're like, pretzel.
Maybe.
How about pretzel?
I think that the founder of the company, in a meeting with a bunch of people in suits, said, the 5th shape can be anything you want. I just don't want more round or flat cookies. And then they were like, what other shapes are there?
Well, there's
This is
diamond?
the opposite of that. You're right.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, we'll show him. We can do whatever we want. We'll make a pretzel.
Yeah.
But
Come
pretzels
on.
have salt. We'll use sugar. This is great. Surely this will be the best cookie. Hey, is your car alarm going off? Just the idea of it has created an issue. So is the vanilla ring cookie the best one out of all these losers?
Okay, let me ask you this then. The vanilla ring cookie, I enjoy the vanilla ring very much, but what the vanilla ring is lacking is
vanilla,
the crystal sugar, coconut.
I wish they did that thing that, like, sometimes I'll go get a margarita and get like half salt on the rim.
Sure.
Right.
Like, I wish they did maybe half of the slug has some of the crystallized sugar on it.
Oh, thank God, though. Now that you reminded me of the slug, if the pretzel cookies crystal and sugar is pretending to be salt, then if the slug had that on it and it was also pretending to be salt, you don't think anybody would be thinking about it?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, you're right. As soon as I said it, I knew it was wrong.
Mark, what happens if you take the pretzel cookie and rub it on top of the vanilla ring cookie? Do you get some of that crystal and sugar off, or will the vanilla ring turn to powder immediately? Because that feels like what's going to happen.
Well, I've done 2 things. I have I've divided the crystal and sugar between the 2 cookies, but I have also sanded down the rough edges of both cookies by rubbing them together.
Great.
There is also a second and different kind of car alarm I'm hearing in the background.
It's sadder.
Yeah.
It's a sadder car alarm.
I don't know. It just feels like I feel like the vanilla ring cookie is the one I remember liking.
Yeah.
And maybe because the shape is so different. Because they are all the same cookie.
Yeah, they're all pretty much an identical cookie.
And how amazing that we're the first 3 people to ever realize this in the history of humanity.
Do you think that the Royal Danes are going to call us up or send people?
Yes.
Be like, guys, you weren't supposed to discover that.
Do you feel like these cookies are dessert in a conventional way for having after a meal? Or is this like a sweet treat as a snack?
I think these are much in the same way that a bowl of sugary cereal is part of a balanced breakfast if there is a balanced breakfast next to it. I think these are part of dessert if there is a dessert next to it. Like a Royal Dansk cookie is not terribly exciting to me on its own, but one of these little airplane pillow Firefox taxidermies stuck in a bowl of ice cream is going to be my favorite thing about that bowl of ice cream.
Right. But that means it's not a dessert. It is something you put out.
Yeah.
Like, oh, we're going to put it out. Or we have these. I don't have anything else that I would want. I don't feel like making anything or going to buy anything. I'll have these.
Mm-hmm. I think the answer to this question informs what my favorite's going to be. Because if I'm having this after a meal, I kind of feel like something lighter is the way to go. And Vanilla Ring isn't going to take a bunch of jaw power to get through. Jaw power that I've fully expended.
Yeah.
Eating a delicious dinner beforehand. Pretzel cookie is so much work.
It's asking so much of you.
Who's got the time?
Yeah. And it's lying about being a pretzel.
Yeah.
In multiple ways.
It is the cookie of lies.
Yeah.
Of all of these.
So one of these is the cookie of lies. Well, 2 of these are the cookie of lies.
5 of them are. There are 5 liars. None of these are getting out unscathed.
No. I don't know that the Finnish, I don't know enough about Finland to know that the Finnish traditional cookie is lying.
It says it's a traditional holiday treat in Denmark. Are they making fun of Finland?
Wait a minute. It does say that. It says it's a traditional. That's pretty great.
They're all lying, Mark. This is the end of Reservoir Dogs. They're all just sitting there in some crazy standoff with one another.
Oh my gosh.
And one of them is going to walk out.
This is, if a dove flies through the middle of this standoff, then we are in John Woo's sewing kit right now.
The Vanilla Ring does look like a severed ear also.
That's true.
Oh, there you go. Oh, look, people of the world. These
Wait a minute.
5 buttery liars.
I don't think we're ready, Hal.
You don't?
I don't think we're ready to determine via the people of the world.
I feel like we know, but go ahead.
Well, I think we have a good idea out of these cookies, but I want to posit one other thought.
Chips Ahoy.
The Royal Dansk cookie tin is the real star of the box of Royal Dansk cookies. In fact, you sometimes go through the box of Royal Dansk cookies quickly so that if you have a function that you need to use the tin for.
I'm sure you tell yourself that, yes.
I do. I think, you know what?
That's why I'm eating all these. I want the tin.
Yeah, I need the tin because we're taking the Christmas lights down and they fit in here. So if the real star of this is the tin, and since the 1960s, these tins have been saved many times as a sewing kit. I don't think it's always saved as a sewing kit. So I think that potentially the best cookie inside the Royal Dansk cookie tin is the homemade cookie that hermit crabs its way into that tin after these 5 cookies have been eaten. I think any homemade cookie could beat these 5.
I agree with you. I think what you would find on the floor at the factories that make other cookies might be better than what is in this tin. Might be. But we're asking about Royal Dansk cookies. The Royal Dansk
that's
cookies
homemade
are these
cookies
5s.
entrance music.
Oh, yeah, look, here it comes. Wow.
If you like homemade cookies, give me a hell yeah. The question here is, which is the best of these 5? I know you're trying to wriggle your way out and find an actual cookie to put in there, which I don't blame you.
I do want to put a cookie. Look, I don't hate these. The thing about Royal Dansk cookies,
they're fine.
The Royal Dansk cookie tin is iconic. The Royal Dansk cookie is fine, but it's lying to us saying that they're different in any way.
Yeah.
Except for the one that's going to win, which you can now. All right.
Yeah, people of the world, as the holidays come around, or if you somehow overcome your cookie blindness and find one in a store like Mark was able to, and you have these tins in here, you're going to eat all these cookies eventually. It's going to happen, or the dog will get in there. But the best one of the 5, which I would argue you should probably eat last, like eat your vegetables first, then enjoy your main course.
If you still have teeth after the pretzel.
Yeah, is the weird, powdery crowd pleaser known as the Vanilla Ring Cookie asked and answered.
Adam.
Amazing.
Thank you for being here and for being the impetus for this episode.
Yeah.
I'm so glad I was. I'm going to keep texting you weird ideas.
Yeah,
Please
never
do.
stop. You have a gold card, so anytime you want, you can come here. And what kind of fun stuff does Greatest Trek have coming up? Can you give us a little teaser?
We have arrived at a very special milestone for our show, which is we've just celebrated our 10-year anniversary, 10 years doing the show.
Mazel tov.
Excellent.
And it has weirdly coincided with us finishing all of mainline Star Trek.
What?
So what we're doing, we thought for a while, maybe we should do a different show, a show about a different show. But the longer we thought about it, we were like, when you love Star Trek and you watch Star Trek, you don't just watch it the one time. Everyone goes back and rewatches it over and over again.
Yeah.
So what are we going to do? We're going back to the start.
Yeah.
We're starting our show back over with Star Trek The Next Generation, the way we started it 10 years ago. We're going all the way back through it again. Because we don't just watch it once and enjoy it. We're going to keep watching it for life. And this is going to be the beginning of our second 10-year mission.
That is
so
brilliant.
exciting.
Yeah.
Oh.
And what weird timing, too.
Yeah, perfect. Serendipitous timing.
Yeah.
Amen.
For the relaunch, the rechristening of Greatest Trek as they return to the encounter at Farpoint that launched it all and go back through Next Generation. That's really, really exciting. You have a gold card, so you can just show up. You're like Bob Hope on NBC. You can just show up on any show.
Yeah. Just
anytime.
walk onto the couch on our particular late night talk show.
With your
I
golf
can't
club.
let the gold card go to waste.
Yeah. Use it.
Yeah, you have to use it.
Yeah.
There you go. Greatest Trek. You can start listening from the beginning if you want, or you can pick it up here and then go back. But it is a fantastic show and a must listen for fans of comedy and Star Trek. Either or. This is a great way to get into Star Trek. It is a great way to get into listening to things that are funny, whichever one you like. So be sure to check that out. And then Adam will return in Avengers Doomsday.
That's right.
But this episode is, we are done. This
that's
topic
right.
has been settled.
This topic is closed, but there are many more topics to discuss. So please reach out to us via email at wegotThisPodcast@gmail.com or
find us on the social media at We Got This Podcast. We are at We Got This Show on Instagram. Make sure you're subscribed to our YouTube channel. Not only are we always putting up different sorts of bonus content on there, but we do live streams, and we are doing special live streams just for Max Fun Drive. So if you're listening to this on the day that it drops, we are going to be doing a very special live stream on Tuesday, the 21st of April, and again on Thursday, the 23rd of April. Both times will be at 6 p.m. Pacific time, 9 p.m. Eastern time. It is going to be our special Max Fun Drive trivia challenges. Not only are we doing it twice that week, we're going to be doing it twice the following week, that being Tuesday the 28th and Thursday the 30th. And the only way to really be sure that you don't miss these, which you don't want to do, I promise you, is to subscribe to our YouTube channel, We Got This with Mark and Hal. It's easy to find and takes even less time for you to hit that subscribe button. So make sure you do it. And then, of course, join our Discord, bit.ly/WGT Discord, where you can suggest topics for future shows, but you can't come on the show because only Adam is allowed to do that.
That's
I'm
right.
sorry.
One gold card.
Thank you to producer Ken Blue, researcher Kate McManus, graphic designer Uri Kelman, and QA engineer Jen Alba.
And thanks, of course, to our musicians, Jonathan Dinerstein and Mike Furman, for our score and theme song, respectively. And thank you to you, the people of the world, for giving us a chance to sit down with our buddy Adam and talk about the most important thing in the world, Royal Dansk cookies. It's so great to see you, Adam, and it wouldn't have been possible without the support of the people of the world and the members of the Maximum Fun family. Thank you to all the membership. If you'd like to get a jump on the Max Fun Drive that's coming up soon, visit MaximumFun.org/join. Become a member now. Become a member during the drive. Make sure you check the little box that says, We Got This. Thank you, Adam, for being here. And to the people of the world, we say thank you, thank you, thank you. For Hal Lublin, I'm Mark Gagliardi.
For Mark Gagliardi, I'm Hal Lublin. And don't worry, everybody. We got this.
We got this.
Max Fun Drive starts next week. Max Fun shows like this one are creator-owned. The network is worker-owned, and we're all supported by members just like you. Max Fun Drive is the best time to support the shows you love. You can get Drive-exclusive gifts, a bunch of new bonus content, and join in on the fun as shows hit their milestones. Plus, we've got dozens of meetups and counting. We got live streams and more. So stay tuned because you don't want to miss it. Max Fun Drive 2026 is starting Monday, April 20th.
I'm Jordan Crucchiola, host of Feeling Seen, where every week I have a different actor, director, or writer as my co-host. And whoever that co-host may be, it is a sure bet that we are digging deep and having a great time doing it.
I love that you just said that.
Yeah, I mean, if I were going to join a cult, I think this might be it.
A fresh look at your favorite film and a peek behind the curtain at how movies get made.
Oh, okay, I'm going to tell you this whole story. Okay, I almost got fired from that movie.
You should be listening to Feeling Seen.
I had so much fun. I love what you're doing.
I hope I did okay.
New episodes every week on Maximum Fun.
MaximumFun.org.
Comedy and culture.
Artist owned.
Audience supported.